Good morning everyone from Osh. So today I really want to check out some of the main attractions here. So there's this holy mountain here that's probably the most famous thing to do in Osh, and I'm going to head there today. I think there's going to be a really amazing viewpoint of the whole city at the top, and there's also a little museum, I think. So yeah, it should be really interesting. It's going to take me a little while to walk there, but I'm going to head out in a minute, and yeah, it should be a really interesting day. Well, I've had a slight issue this morning in that I got all the way to the place I wanted to go and realised that I'd forgotten my memory card. So I've just been walking around trying to find one. I've just bought one, so I'm just going to put it in. I've stumbled upon some sort of historic mausoleum, so we'll go check that out in a minute. It's extremely foggy today, so I think it's best if I try and kill some time before going up the mountain anyway. This is the mausoleum of Asif ibn Burhiya, an Uzbek Islamic scholar. He was said to be the one who brought the throne of the Queen of Sheba to King Solomon. The present-day building was built in the 18th century, but archaeological records show that a building has existed here since around the 10th century. Well, I was politely told not to go in it or close to it. I was allowed to photo it though, so that's good. Anyway, let's head up to the mountain area. Okay, I think the entrance is just up here, but it's quite a long walk to the museum, but it's alright. Yeah, the museum is all the way over there. Here we've got some sort of crazy archway. Don't know what that's about. Let's go. It's going to be quite an uphill walk. That's alright. Suleiman Mountain is Kyrgyzstan's only World Heritage Site. It's been revered for thousands of years as a holy mountain by prehistoric peoples, then Zoroastrians, and then later Muslims. It's an important pilgrimage site for Muslims today, as it's said to contain a shrine that marks the grave of the Prophet Suleiman. Well, I've made it. The museum's just up there. We'll go there in a minute. Pretty impressive how it's just been built into the rock there. I wonder what it's like inside. Find out in a minute. The museum was built in 1978 to commemorate 3,000 years of the city of Osh. The juxtaposition of solid Soviet building carved into the side of the mountain is particularly interesting. The museum itself contains displays that describe the history of the mountain from prehistoric times until present day. I think this is the first section. Wow. Oh, it's a replica. Archaeological items. 2nd to 4th century pots and stuff. Some fake petroglyphs. That's a bit random. This is a bit scary. Apparently it's supposed to be a shaman. I guess that's like a burial chamber. replica one though. Gravestones from the 12th to 14th century. These are not very old, 19th century. Pretty much everything in here is a replica. Still cool though. Oh, these are original. 19th century. Pretty strange place. I think we've got to go this way now. Bridal headwear. So apparently this is a place that heals people who suffer from spiritual ills. People spend 40 days without eating anything, only drinking water to get rid of depression. I think I'd probably go crazy, if anything, if I had to spend 40 days in here. Don't know what else is up here. Looks like some more pottery and stuff. And a very steep staircase. Let's go up. I think this is all to do with like shamanism and like animal totems. Got some taxidermies here. Wild boar. Wouldn't like to meet him in a dark alley. An ibex. And here we've got the viewpoint. However, it's not great visibility today. Pretty foggy, but yeah, here's Osh. It's a pretty impressive construction, to be honest. I definitely recommend coming here. And I bet on a clear day the views are a lot better as well. So I think there's a trail that leads like up onto the mountain and then back down into town, so I'm probably going to do that. Yeah, it should be nice. Not raining or anything, so we're all good. So apparently this is the main walking path to the next bit, so we'll just carry on a bit and see where it takes us. It's actually quite cold up here. I don't know what it would be like doing this in the summer. I think it does get pretty hot in Osh. But yeah, today it's pretty chilly. Okay, it looks like our next stop is up there. It's a lot of steps, that's right. Good for the exercise. Oh, cool. So all of that down there is an Islamic cemetery. Obviously it is a holy mountain, so that makes sense. So here we've got some sort of caves. Tamchi Tamar Cave. Oh. Pretty dark in there. I'm not going to go in. I'm a bit too claustrophobic for that. Nearly there. I'm a bit out of breath. This building is called Babur's house. It was built by the founder of the Mughal dynasty and descendant of both Amir Timur and Genghis Khan, Babur, in 1497. I believe that the building has been rebuilt from an earlier destroyed building, but its history is interesting nonetheless. Well, it's going to be a very steep walk back down, so I'll probably see you at the bottom because I'm going to put my camera away. I don't want to risk dropping it down all those steps. So I'll see you soon. Back in the town, I found this square with a view of the mountain and this really interesting 3-story yurt. Apparently it's usually a tourist information centre, but unfortunately it was closed when I was there and I wasn't able to go inside. After all that walking around, I decided it was time for a coffee. So a massive thank you to those who bought me a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee. It really means a lot. And I was able to get this delicious cappuccino. Okay, well, it's been a few hours since I got back and it's now dinner time, so let me show you what I've got. I've got a delicious Greek salad. How good does that look? And I've got some manti. Manti are like dumplings. They're really common in Central Asia and in Turkey also. Normally they're with meat, but these ones are with potatoes, so I'm quite looking forward to them. Let's give it a go. I'm going to try not to make a mess. Yeah, it's super good and really nice to have something vegetarian for a change. But I think I'm going to leave this video here because I've got a really early start tomorrow. I'm leaving Osh, I'm going back to Bishkek, but I'm going to fly because the mountain roads are getting dangerously snowy now. So I just thought the flight is really cheap. May as well just do that and get back to Bishkek quite quickly. Only downside is the flight's at like 6 a.m, so I have to leave here super early. So I'm going to pack my stuff. So next video is going to be in Bishkek. I'm kind of coming to the end of my Kyrgyzstan trip now, which is crazy. I can't believe I've been here for a month already. I've absolutely loved it. But yeah, I'm going to spend some time in Bishkek before I move on. I hope you've enjoyed seeing Osh anyway. I think it's been a really interesting city. Let me know what you think, as always. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.